Hello. I'm here going to play the amazing digital dating sim, and we're gonna be starting off where we left off, where we were deciding between do a prank with Jax or help Pomni out. So to be exact, these are the choices as read. Pomni's right. We all have to have a part to play to make the cultural fair should be cultural festival, but whatever, a success. That sounds fun, Jax. I don't care about the cultural fair. Let's go pull a prank. So I said last time that we would be doing the the Pomni route because I want to see where that goes. So we're gonna be doing that. Ah, thank you, Aki Pisswater. I didn't forget that we named our character that, but that is hilarious. She trails off, giving me a nervous but genuine smile. Jack scowls for a moment, but recovers quickly. Whatever. See you losers later. You know, I still have lots of gum to chew. Maybe I'll find a book about cultural festivals and stick it all in the pages together. Jax gives a mischievous grin. Mischievous. Before strolling out of the library. I hope he wasn't serious. Cause then that would give us big troubles. Big troubles. Ignore him. He's he probably isn't going to do that. I hope. There's an awkward pause as neither of us seem to know what to say before Pomni breaks it for us. So, it looks like it's up to us new kids to find out what the cultural fair is about. I nod. So I think the characters who call it a cultural fair instead of a cultural festival don't know what anime is, or at least aren't canonically familiar enough with that. Because Jax mentions slice of life anime in the episode where they're switching between a bunch of different adventures, right? So he knows what anime is and is very familiar with it because slice of life anime is actually pretty niche in terms of like mainstream popularity, I guess. I don't know. I have to word that, but you know what I mean, right? Sorry, I mean something. So, and the only reason why we get that line is through him teasing Gangle. So I think if Gangle also says cultural festival instead of fair, then that would probably mean that, like, you know. But I don't think Pomni's ever known to watch anime or anything. Or at least hasn't canonically been shown to. Anyways, how hard could it be to find a book about cultural festivals? Okay, so our character says festivals. Interesting, interesting. We proceeded to the depths of the library. I pretty much forget about lunch as we search the shelves, and you are now starving and tired and sleep deprived, and now you're going to die. Each book is so caked with dust. It feels like, damn, that's some big old booty on that book. Some big old booty, some big cake, just caked up to the max. Yeah. it feels like the library is a forgotten archive of the inner machinations of my mind. You see, it's kind of like the back rooms, the back rooms. Jingle, jingle, jingle. I'm saying your favorite word, the back rooms. Jingle, jingle, jingle. The more we scour the shelves, the more we realize how daunting. That is daunting, I think. Pretty sure that's daunting. Of a task this actually would be. These don't seem to be organized by genre. And you don't seem to be organized by your, mascara, girly. Okay? I don't think you should be talking. Because, I've noticed this from, episode 2 onwards, where her eyelid here and eyelid here are, they have both thingies, but this one and this one doesn't, which I always find weird about Pomni's design, but, whatever. She looks over at me. Of course, who wouldn't, because I am a beautiful, beautiful femboy named Aki Pisswater. Yeah, and they don't seem to be in alphabetical order either. It's by what takes up the most coding, you see. Or whichever one tilts the towers the most. This is my gamer room. My gamer pad. No women are allowed up here. It's organized by file size. What's on your shelf? Pomni lifts up a book with a happy puppy on it on the front. The title reads, Spot's Day Out. Wait. No, that's Scratch, never mind. If they replaced it with Scratch, that'd be insane work. This was between the books of dessert recipes and calculus textbooks. Lovely. So it probably is by file size. Could you imagine that's really how Kane organized the library? Because that would make the most sense to him. So it's really just random, huh? Oh god, this could take all day. I love this expression of Pomni just now. You know what? I'm gonna need to find a way to screenshot this and make this well, I can't make it an email. I don't know how to do that. I would though. I would. Pomni seems to deflate at the prospect. I just imagine squished Pomni from episode 2, where she's she's between the the tankers. Hey, there's two of us. That's double the search power. Unless you go over the same thing twice, then it kinda negates the thing, you know? We'll take one shelf at a time. We got this. I'll do my best to reassure her. She looks at me a bit skeptically before nodding. You're right. We can do this. Look at Pommy, look how cute she is. Oh my god. Also, canonically adult. Just saying. We both get back to the search, carefully inspecting the spines of every book on the shelf. And you can inspect my spine. In fact, you can also inspect my chest, please. Eventually, we split to different parts of the library to trying to maximize our progress. A little help. Pomni seems to have found a book on she wants, but she's too short. Too short. You're short. You're short. Short little girl to get it. I'm coming, Pomni, Aki Pisswater says, strutting her their skirt over. Totally. I stride between the bookshelves, coming up to her side. Wow, we're up to her side. Ooh. She points at a book on the higher shelf. I reach for it, but no luck. It's a bit too high for me as well. I wonder if that changes if you're like the male body type. Did you want me to lift you, or Pomni goes flush at the idea. Ooh. Look at them blushes. She blushy little baby. Oh, no, that's okay. It's alright. I promise I'm stronger than I look. I won't drop you. I flex my biceps jokingly. I feel like this was made for the male body type at least, but fuck it. We're gonna do it with the female uniform still maybe canonically male. I don't give a shoot. Flashing a big grin at the jester girl, Pomni chokes. Wait, chokes at an awkward laugh. Oh, that's why I got confused. It's not that, it's just I prefer you didn't. She smiles at me timidly as she clutches her arm. It seems Pomni doesn't want to be touched. I realize I was pushing a boundary and suddenly backtrack, not meaning to make her uncomfortable. Oh, okay, no worries. There has to be a step stool around here or something. I remember tripping on a step stool by some shelves when I entered the library. Oh, here! I dip out quickly to grab the step stool and return with it. Ta-da! I step on the step stool. on the ground, or on the ground for her. She climbs, or no, wait, I set the stepstool. Got it. Ta-da! Me remembering Wally for a minute because whenever he like is showing Eve his collection and stuff, and it's so cute. He's just a little fucking gremlin, and she's like sophisticated woman. He's trying to impress her, and eventually she is impressed though. She climbs to the top step, however, still has to reach a bit. She plucks the book off the shelf. Got it. Hey, you're pretty reliable, Aki Pisswater. Oh shoot. Don't get used to it. I'm just happy to help a friend. A friend? A friend? No. No, we're trying to go for the Pomni route. No, this is a dating sim. We're not supposed to be trying to friend zone the we're not trying to friend zone the girly pop. No. I think that's the only you how dare you say that, Salu? I am not the friend zone. How dare you? Oh wait, no, you are friend zoned. No, no. You see, I either have to be like, don't get used to it, like, hey, back the fuck off, or friend zone, which is terrible. Either way, but whatever. I guess I have to because that's the only good option. Pomni blinks at me. Friend? Wow. Okay, I guess we is not friends. I guess we isn't. Damn. You gotta treat her like Jax. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is. I don't think. Suddenly, I feel my stomach sink. I didn't say that too soon, didn't I? Pomni gives me a bright smile. You're sweet, Aki Pisswater, but I fucking hate you. Could you imagine? She just outright says that. No, Pomni wouldn't do that, even if it, you know. We search well beyond the bell signaling lunch until the bell that signals classes are over for the day. Oh, time seems to fly by with Pomni. Ah, well, guess it's time to grab my things. It's the next day, I think. Or, no, wait, we still have a little bit. I walked to my locker, entering the combination as I put my books away and get ready to head out for the day. My mind drifts to the day's events. I wonder if someone will ask me to walk back with them. As I gather my things, a familiar jester, let's go, walks up to me. Hey, Aki Pisswater. About to head back? That's right. If you want someone to walk back with, I'm free. She offers me a shy smile. Yes, we want this. We want this. Sure, sounds good. Why isn't there any sound right now? That is, feel like that is a bit of an odd choice. Did I mute it or something? Hmm. Settings, speed, auto time, music. No, no. Weird. Uh, wait, shoot, return. Okay, good. Great. Yeah, actually, did I skip? Actually, back. Yeah, okay. She offers me a shy smile. Sure, sounds good. Great. She pauses to redo her response. I mean, uh, that's cool, I guess. She's trying to be cool in front of us. Ah, she's trying to hide. Yep, she's trying to hide it. But I think she had more fun than she expected. I did too, so I'm happy for her company on the way back. Ooh, so Aki Pisswater. How was your first day at school? It was pretty crazy. You know, as far as first days go, time to get as first days go, yeah, pretty crazy. Um, time to get home and get some shut eye. Pomni gives me a confused look. Home? Yeah, you know, home with my parents to relax. Oh, ah, yeah, right. Oh, wait. Are we just an NPC? Are we playing an NPC? That would be crazy if we're playing an NPC and, like, and she didn't know that we're an NPC. Oh, that's heartbreaking. I don't want to think about it. She gives me a concerned look. What, is there something wrong with going home? Aki Pisswater, I don't know how to tell you this. So, she brings, she begins to fidget with her hands. She is about to confess to me? Let me ask you this. Where do you think you live? Kind of question is that I live in. I trail off. My mouth goes dry. My thoughts race. Where do I live? Oh! What's happening? Am I going insane? My mind reels as it tries to process information and can only fill in blanks. The face and name of my parents, what my house looks like, how I got to the school. I feel a trickle of blood running down my nose as I strain my mind for something, anything that defines my life outside of the school. Oh shit! Oh shit! We. I don't think we're wooden. I don't like there. We were silhouettes in the intro, so maybe we're still are, and that wasn't just like a. That wasn't just like a. You know, a insert yourself in this. Shit, maybe we are though. Maybe we are just like an NPC, dude. I look over at the girl I've spent the day with. Pomni looks at me, a kind of expression on her face. Thought so. Okay, wait, this isn't. This is an explanation. Okay, never mind. We might not be an NPC. When people come to the school, they forget everything about the outside world. Oh, that's some creepy ass shit, bro. I even forgot my name before I came here. Oh, how come they haven't like this is some like Twilight Zone shit. This is that one episode of SSS Gridman. Wait, SSSS Gridman. This is crazy. This is kind of crazy. She offers me a comforting smile. A warmth of her smile arches or anchors me in the moment, pulling me back from my fractured thoughts as my thoughts return to the current moment. So, what do we do? Do we just go back inside and sleep at our desk? Pomni chuckles. Sorry, I wasn't laughing at you. Just sounded so shocked when you asked me. Kane actually provided us some dorms to stay at during the night. Dorms? Pomni rubs the back of her neck as she gives me a apologetic smile. Yeah, I know. But it's nice of Kane to set up a place for us just to stay in. I nod, still processing everything. Dang, that's kinda crazy. That, like, we just, bam, forget everything. Could you imagine that happens to you as soon as you get to school? I mean, with ADHD, that's not much of an issue. I mean, you could certainly imagine that. But like, just forgetting everything, period. That is crazy. Pomni starts walking ahead towards a building nearby. Come on, let's go find your room. Alright, so I'm guessing we're the generic one. Because that's probably Jack's in the corner over there. The one next to it's probably Pomni's. Then Gangle's. On top of Jack's is probably Ragatha. Top of Pomni is Ubel. And that one must be ours or Kinger's, one of the two. The one above what seems like Gangle's. The dorm building is completely unremarkable. Damn. But maybe that's a good thing. We stride past doors or door after door until we come to the one at the end of the second floor. So yeah, I was right. Each door is decorated according to the personality of the person staying inside. For instance, Gangle's door is the one with the traditional Japanese style. I freaking knew it! Pomni's is the red, or half red, half blue, mimicking the vibrant shades she normally wears around the school and the colors of her eyes. Her beautiful, beautiful eyes. My door is a plain oak door with the name Aki Pisswater embossed on a brass plate. Guess this is your room. Wow, you fucking loser. Could you imagine? Oh, I swear. She smiles nervously. I nod. Are you going to be okay? I'd much rather go to your room. I'd feel more okay there. I hesitate for a moment before nodding again. I open the door, which is unlocked. Wow, most generic ass bedroom ever, dude. I hope that we get a chance to at least put a poster in it. Anyways, my room is pretty generic. Yup. A gray Wow, gray mattress, really? Mattresses. Wait. Yeah, mattress sits on a wooden bed frame with dovet. With a dovet with. I'm guessing that's like blankets. With the school's emblem. School's emblem is on top of the mattress. That was a weird sentence structure. As well as a pair of plain white pillows. Yep. As a desk with sets of pens and pencils has been placed in the room along with an old school chair and computer desk or a desktop that looks like it belongs in the 80s. Pomni steps in with me. Ooh, ooh. This is a lot to take in. Yeah. She rubs the back of her neck. Well, I'm just down on the first floor if you need me. Look for the blue and red door. She offers a nervous giggle. Oh, she wants us to go to her room. Let's go. Okay. Let's... Oh, okay, I'm sorry if I'm spacing out. It's just a lot to take in, I know. She offers a sympathetic smile. But honestly, once you get used to it, it can be sort of nice. And I don't have to, and you don't have to worry about being late for school. I can't blame her for trying to find the optimism in a situation like this, especially when it feels like we don't have any way to resist the will of the Principal Kane. Bruh. So this is very much like a different. This is very much an AU, an alternative universe, where the characters are their high school or their, you know, like slice of life anime counterparts, but with a bit of like oddity and absurdism, and maybe even like eldritch power mixed in there. So yeah, well, not them having eldritch power, but facing eldritch power in terms of Kane, probably. So yeah, interesting. This is actually kind of a cool game. I'm not gonna lie. It's very well put together. Like the art style is very much exactly like the art style shown in the show, which is kind of nuts. As Pomni quickly leaves me to my thoughts, my mind begins to wander again. So when we do the spadoinking, or when do we do the spadoinking her? We'll see. Who is Kane? What is Kane? Why is Kane? The fact it does go why. And why can't anyone remember their lives before they come to this school? I collapse on my bed. The world spins as I stare up at the fluorescent light that illuminates my room. When is the split doinkering? I don't know. I don't know when the but boinking is. I don't know. Okay, I don't think there is going to be. I just want some romantic ending, really. I hope I get the answers to my questions sometime soon. My thoughts also drift to Pomni, wanting her on my bed. That's besides the point. The time we spent together today, her walking me to the dorms and explaining everything to me. I'm lucky to have someone like Pomni around. That is the one thing I'm sure of. It doesn't take long for me to drift to sleep. It doesn't feel like I was sleeping long when the lights in my room flash on as if overridden by some remote console. The room to my dorm flies open with confetti from the fire sprinkler. What the fuck? Doesn't that violate some sort of building safety code? Doesn't that violate the Geneva Convention? Doesn't that violate OSHA safety regulations? Hello, my darling toy box characters. Well, okay, I feel like that line could have been a little more creative, because he like says like rubber baby bumper nickels or whatever in the show. So I feel like toy box characters just kind of that's a little too on the nose. Kane or Principal Kane announces from what sounds like the hallway. Ah, well, time to investigate. Wow, this is really good artwork. I love it. I love it. Oh, look at Pomni in this one, and Gangle with the Darumaka. I think it's called now. No, is it called a Darumaka? I don't remember. The body pillow. Damn, that is that is some work. That is some work. And then we have Raggy over here and Zubul, and I don't think Jax came out. So, anyways, Kane. Kane, what the are you doing? Are you trying to pull this late at night? Haha, Zubul. Fuck you. His laugh is fast, forced, and manic, as if he's used to this treatment, but none too pleased by it. You're lucky I even let you get to sleep. Wow, okay, damn. That. Okay then. Okay then. I think this is a little too, like, evil Kane and not enough, like, nice Kane. You know? Don't forget who's running the show. Well, yes. Yes, but, like, I think this is too, like, this is a little too soon for that. A little too soon for him to be acting like that. Well, of course, this is an AU, so I guess it's more of like composite, where he's still a little crazy, maybe. You know? Anyways. This he blurts out in a harsh, monotone. They don't say like monotone manner. which is odd, but whatever. Before recovering his cheerful demeanor, or cheery demeanor, sorry, not cheerful. I'm here because I, even with the cultural fair pulling in new viewers. Oh yeah, that's right. This is all for viewers. This is all for the clicks. Speaking of which, can you please subscribe to my funny red app and give give me some like some replies on the Musk Musk app, whatever those two are. I don't know. I'm not advertising actually anything. Anyways, cultural fair, pulling in viewers. We're still not hitting the numbers that the academia needs. I know it's academy, but I don't care. I said academia because I wanted to. Which is why I'm secured. Wait. Which is why I've secured a sponsorship. Oh no! No! Sponsors! No, we can't have that happen. We're on Twitch. They don't allow for that. Just kidding, Twitch. This is in game. This is in game. So it's not real. He stretches out the last word. Oh, I didn't realize that. Yo, do I need to do that line again because of this? Using some sort of effect to apply an ethereal reverb to his voice. I wish I could do that. Loki. Without any further ado, I introduce you all to... Drumroll plays from somewhere in the background. Ragatha looks a little more awkward, but the rest of us are still trying to shake off sleep under to understand what exactly the principal is talking about. What? The Wacky Watch! Oh my gosh, I swear. From episode 1, the Wacky Watch. Oh my gosh. That's good. That's good. They got me. That is good. Actually, why did Kane advertise that in the first episode? He doesn't know anything about the internet. You know? Like, did Fetch just feed him a random advertisement once? Not gonna spoil anything. No, he in in the lead up to episode 2. There's a short in between episode 2 and episode 1 where it's like they're advertising the plushes, I think, for the first time, and how much of an impact the digital circus made, in one episode. So, uh, Kane pulls up, the search history of Pomni at the time, right? Which half of it was probably, the not safe for work half, or the not safe for work kind of artwork. So as soon as he says that, he's like, "You have made your face known all across the internet, in which I have no canonical knowledge of." so he does not know about the internet or something like that. So yeah, of course, this is coming out while the last act is in theaters, by the way, just to let everyone know. The Wacky Watch. You see, the vendors for the Wacky Watch have been having trouble finding a good audience for their product. But now we have the perfect setting. Teen drama. But we're adults, and I'm actually... Now, Gangle. I know this is a lot to take in, which is why I've already taken the liberty of affixing a Wacky Watch to each of your wrists. You cannot take them off. This is a death sentence for you, by the way. Each of us glanced down to Shock. This is a little bit Eldritch Horror, I'm not gonna lie, actually. The watch is already on my wrist. How did it get there? I snuck into all of your guys' rooms. Wait, that sounded worse than I thought it did. Pomni, what in the... And don't try to remove them either. They've been affixed to your wrist with a special adhesive. And if you do try to remove them, let's just say you'll be taking a little piece of you with them. Sorry. Had to do it. I hear Gangle begin to whine as panic sets in. Damn. Pomni tugs on her Wacky Watch, but no matter how hard she tugs, the wristwatch stays affixed. Her gloves stretching with a rubber band her gloves stretching like a rubber band as she pulls at the watch. Ragatha just looks down with a resigned sigh. Damn. Kane, I can't remove the arm with the Wacky Watch. What the fuck? Principal Kane ignores our complaints as he continues his monologue. You see, my turtle doves. There we go. That's one of the things he actually would say. My turtle doves. In order to secure the funding, we need to make it to 5 days in the cultural fair. I need you to wear the Wacky Watches all the time. Luckily, I secured a deal where I won't need all of you to do ad reads. But it is paramount important that none of you insult or try to disable Wacky Watches. Good luck with school life. Can't wait to see you all do the cultural fair. Bye. He stretches out the last syllable as his body folds into itself with an infinite number of times, disappearing from sight. So yeah, this is fucking he is eldritch in this game. Gosh dang. Okay. Like, damn. Well, I know it's it isn't ideal, but at least we can all talk to each other now. Should should make communication about the cultural fair easier. With the sound of breaking glass, Gangle's comedy mask shatters, and falls from her face. Tears well up in her eyes. I don't want a wacky watch. Seeing the situation unfold before her, Pomni pipes up. Well, I think it. Well, I think it could be useful. Look, Gangle, there's even chat fu- or a picture chat function where you can send people things you draw. Pomni goes over to Gangle and lifts her wrist, a and points or lifts her wrist, point pointing out the picture chat feature. It's kinda nice. Gangle sniffles. Gangle X Pomni. That is a ship. That is a ship. Um, I have to. There we go. Yeah, that's right. Spirit. Wait. Yeah, that's right. That's the right spirit. Oh wait. Oh, this is Ragatha. My bad. Dangle is stealing Pomni from me. That is crazy. No one can steal Pomni from Aki Pisswater. Time to cut the ribbon. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. We is not gonna go yandere on Gangle of all characters. No, they've been through too much. Realistic. Well, I mean, this is an AU. This is an AU. Yeah. What did I have for explode ribbon car swoosh emoji? That's crazies. That's crazies. That's a truck. Well, yeah, it's fine. Truckoon emoji now. Well, actually, that's more of like a diesel kind of. Either way, yeah, that's right. That's the right spirit. Pomni now, or that's the right spirit, Pomni. Now, let's all get some sleep before we start classes again tomorrow. Everyone's door closes. I hear muffled shouts from Jax's door. What the heck? Why is there a watch on stuck to my arm? I decide to head to my room before Jax looks for someone to take out his frustration on. Damn. I flick my dorm light off as I close my door. I check my wacky watch. I got a text from I gotta pronounce that different every time. Ep.2. That's it's a different artwork. That I feel like a different artist did that one. Anyways, wacky watch time. Hey, Aki Pisswater. I just wanted to send this text because I know you're new here. I'm sorry about Kane. He's really weird. Everything is weird, really weird. I'm I'm just imagining like the worst case scenario, sorry. Before she fires off the next text, she fixes her name in the texting app, Pomni. Oops, guess Kane forgot to update my name here too. Yay. Blushy emoji. Blushy emoji. Blushy emoji to us. Ooh. Anyways, I wanted to thank you for sticking with me today and for helping and for helping me out in the library. I know this place is weird, but maybe if us new kids stick together, we can still have a good time. Smiley emoji. Yeah, honestly, sometimes I feel like you're the only one who gets me. Maybe it's because we're both new kids. But I really appreciate you hanging out with me today. I'm still getting used to things around here. Blushy emoji! Well, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. So if we stick together, maybe we can feel like a member of the class too. Yeah, I'd like that too. Good night, study partner. Good night, Bomni. Let's go! Blushy emoji! My room may be empty, but I don't feel alone anymore. Thanks to Pomni's text. I'm really lucky to have a friend like Pomni. No, why are we no, friend, not friend. The lover, okay? Lover. Get that right, Aki Pisswater. Even if we don't make any headway to find out what a cultural fair is, I'm excited to spend tomorrow at the library with her. I'm excited for tomorrow. Keep the excitement for tomorrow keeps me warm and helps me drift off to a peaceful slumber. That would not do that for me. I would stay up all night. I swear to God. I am not that type of person. Uh, like excitement or like what you might call it, excitement or like upset thoughts tend to keep me up at night. I'm just gonna be for real here. It would not make me feel comforted. I would be up because I'd be too excited. I would like I swear. And that's just me having racing thoughts. I almost said racist for a second. Oh, jeez, that is not good to like almost stumble on. um. Anyways, it helps me drift off into a peaceful slumber as my mind wanders to what tomorrow might hold. Day one complete. Honestly, it's been almost an hour. I think we can end it off here. Yeah, it's been almost an hour. Actually, it has been an hour, almost exactly. So I'm gonna end it off here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye. Where? There it is.